What is going on to you, Taurus, out here? You have the Judgment, the Eight of Swords, and you, Taurus, have the Seven of Swords. So these three cards right here for you represent how a lot of you are in a situation where oh, okay. So, kind of basically, it's about your dealings with how you connect with others. People don't really have a clue as to who you are or what you bring to the table. They don't really have a clue. The Judgment represents here they are, not even really giving you a chance. But they don't really actually also ask you questions to find out about who you are. They're not really finding out, hey, you know, what are your likes? What's your birthday? What's your favorite color? Where are you from? What you like? What's your name? Right? These things. And the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords speaks to how it's their loss. They are the ones that are missing out. Because the Seven of Swords represent you Taurus are not going to put yourself in a messed up situation by being out here and looking to basically strain yourself. You know what I mean? Strain yourself, put yourself in a messed up situation, all to appease other people, all to get other people to like you in a particular light, right? They like you like this, but that's not really who you actually are. And then the next thing you know, you've compromised yourself so much to the point where you, Taurus, don't even recognize yourself, but what you know is that the turn is too quick. And you don't understand, other than just this person liking you, why it was a necessity that you, Taurus, change in the first place. Because Taurus is the most fixed sign. So y'all are being the most fixed sign. You need to have a particular real reason in order to change, as opposed to, you know, just changing just for the simple fact that somebody likes you this particular way. And it may work short term, that the person may like you, but long term, it's not necessarily something that you, Taurus, are going to be happy at yourselves in the first place. So this is a matter of you, Taurus, definitely being in a position where, you know, you really want to be able to make sure that you are doing the correct thing and making the correct choice when you're getting to know other people and you call yourself dating them in the first place. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So the Ten of Pentacles speaks to how a lot of you are content with, like I said, staying single until you find someone that is a very good match for you. That's essentially what it is I'm doing right now, basically, right? So you and I, Taurus, are in the same boat. I'm not a Taurus myself. I'm a Virgo, but I do have a brother that is a Taurus. He's married. Not gonna say their names, but he's doing his thing. Shout outs to him. And, you know, I definitely can understand that, you know, Taurus is a zodiac sign where y'all are the lovers of the zodiac. Y'all are looking for someone to actually be in love with that is a good match for you. Now, that's going to be easier said than done, because a lot of people are out here are using usury in order to get what they want, right? They're using another person in order to get what they want, based upon their own self-importance, based upon laziness, based upon they don't have the mind to actually learn the trade. They just basically want to use somebody else as an easy, quick fix to cut corners to get where it is that they want to go. And you, Taurus, are not down with that whatsoever. You, Taurus, are not down with that whatsoever. The Ten of Pentacles speaks to, again, you're content being single. You're content opposing your environment. You are content, you know, with a lot of people looking at you like you are not the best person in the world. You are content with this. And that's helping you, because sometimes you should stand out. You should separate yourself. You should create a distinction between yourself and dysfunctional people. And truth be told, this is why finding love is so difficult, because of the fact that it is. So many people spend so much time trying to blend in and be liked and be popular and play the game so much, to the point where they end up being a part of the problem instead of being a part of the solution, because a lot of people are not real. So sincere people are kind of rare in the game. You know what I'm saying? They're rare, right? When you find someone who is sincere, it would behoove you, right? The person is sincere, they have things going for themselves. It would be wise of you or anyone else to really keep this person around and not play games with them. Because how many people have played games with you, Taurus, wasted your time thinking that they were so intelligent? They ended up fumbling the bag, which is you. You are the bag. You are a bag of wonder and joy and happiness when your Taurus are high level evolved Taurus. And they completely fumbled you. But when they had you in their life, they were they were preoccupied with stunting and making you feel terrible and making you feel like you're the worst person in the world and making you feel like they could replace you and all this nonsense, right? And you, Taurus, were saddened by this because you legitimately wanted to find the real thing and you thought that they were the person for you. But now you, Taurus, have a lot more self-respect and you have a lot more understanding of, hey, this is an interview. You do have to actually get to know if the person is a good match for you, right? And don't try to color what it is that you see, right? Don't try to fill in the blanks for what you see. If you see a person is dysfunctional like this, peep game as to who it is that they want to be. You know what I mean? Who they are and who they want to be. So the Eight of Pentacles represents you Scorpios who are in a commitment. Y'all are great. You're not planning on cheating or none of that goofy stuff. You Taurus are great. I said Scorpios. You Scorpios always pop up in a Taurus reading. You Taurus are great. Oh my gosh. Anyway, even when, because there is a Scorpio card in here, and I'm gonna get to it later on in the reading. But the point that I'm trying to make here is, wouldn't be a Taurus video if there was no Scorpio influence. But y'all are the opposite sign, so it's okay. The point that I'm trying to make here with that is, you Taurus who are in an established relationship, you've just reiterated the love that you have for the person that you're in a relationship with. For you Taurus who are single, once again, you are connected yourselves with the divine soulfully and spiritually. Soul comes first because the soul supersedes the spirit, then the spirit supersedes the body. So you've reconnected with the divine soulfully and spiritually. So you don't feel bad that you have to be a single bull or a single Taurus, basically, for a short amount of time, because you understand the alternative. The alternative is to essentially be in someone's life, but the person who is in your life dips in and out of your life, right? They lay low and they come back, they come and they go, spotty, they're not really around. Then every time that they come around, they bring in some nonsense. And so the Queen of Wands speaks to how, you're not down for that. You're not going for that. If all a person has to do is bring that to the table, why exactly would you want that type of person around in the first place? The answer is you wouldn't want that type of person. And so the Eight of Wands and the Hermit right here represents, and if a person does come to you with that, they're not going to last for a very long time. You are going to chew them up and spit them out. They are not going to last at all for a particularly long time whatsoever. You, Taurus, are going to sniff out the nonsense that they've got to see if they're clean, And the Hermit represents, if they're not showing you anything, if they're, no one is perfect, but if they're not showing you that they have renounced the foolishness, renounced the dysfunction, actually strive to become better and walking tall, then you'll have to leave them alone, right? You'll go radio silent. And then you have the Afterlife card, right? Anubis, right? Egyptian mythology. The Afterlife card, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of you Taurus understand that, especially today, it's not the easiest thing in the world all the time to be a lone wolf, right? To be a loner, because it seems as if like you Taurus just don't get along with a lot of people. And the answer to that is, you're right. You're not going to. Because when you start talking about love and stuff like that, people will laugh at you. You know, there's been plenty of times, you know, that, and I've talked about this openly. There's been plenty of times when I'm talking about love and trying to really get to know the person, and the person is like laughing and stuff like this. But then when you actually check what they've got going on, they don't really have a whole lot going on. They so busy trying to prove that they're better than somebody, or more so better than me specifically, and that they're just doing everything that they possibly could to find somebody, and it's not, and they're cute, they're attractive. It's not to say that they're some ugly individual, right? Physically is concerned. Physically is concerned. I want to make this more specific. They are attractive. And yet and still, they can't find anybody. They even with or without makeup, they doll themselves up real nicely. Still can't find anybody. And it's like, but what about all the individuals that you had? What about all the times that you spent ignoring me the whole time when I was trying to go ahead and talk to you? What about that? Now the person is younger than me. The person could be about what? In their mid-20s, in their mid to late 20s. And the person could be about what, 27, 28, 27, a Virgo, right? And this person can't find anybody. Can't find anybody. Just, how do I know that? How do I know that? Because the last time I checked in on the person, which was like 2 years ago, I stopped checking in on the person, by the way. But the last time I checked in on the person or whatever, or what have you, or whatever, person can't find anybody. You know what I'm saying? Can't find anybody. But yeah, I stopped checking in, but can't find anybody. And the Eight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune represents, look at how things ended up turning out. Because they spend so much time giving you Taurus a difficult time, making sure that you Taurus know that you are in the presence of someone that's so great, right? Yippity-doo-dah, right? Hurrah. And yet and still, other people don't seem to think that they're that great enough to actually be in a relationship with them. So let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Five of Swords, Seven of Wands, Three of Pentacles, yeah, the Knight of Wands, and then you have the King of Swords. So yet again, right, a lot of you Taurus are learning to embrace not being for everybody, being an acquired taste, right? Not being for everyone. A lot of you Taurus are embracing, you know, you being seen as the one who's wrong, right? People giving you a difficult time, laughing at you, right? In the sense that a lot of you Taurus are starting to realize how stupid they are. You're trying to find something that's powerful. You're trying to find love, a relationship, all of that, right? They're laughing at you for that. They're the goofy ones. It's not you. So you're laughing at them for laughing at you, because they're the ones that's loopy and stupid and out of their mind and ditzy, basically. And the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords, even when it comes down to sometimes they may say something, if they may say something to you, a lot of you Taurus are becoming okay with being kind of laughed at a little bit, because you realize that, again, we're living in a world where it's backwards. You are striving to get your priorities together, but they're so stupid. They think that their priorities are together. But if their priorities are so together, how come they haven't been the success story that they think that they are? That's pretty much it, though. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Also, too, make sure to drop a comment. Please make sure to come through and get the readings, get the merchandise, get the books that I have there on Amazon. All of that stuff really does help to keep the channel going. Really appreciate it if you would. Peace.